Welcome to Holding Little House to the Glory of God.
Hey, so we're doing our video today. We're trying to do a daily video, and it is lunchtime. We're doing it before bedtime. So we've got some stuff going here, and I'll tell you about it in a minute. That's what I'm stirring. But we have done a whole bunch of schoolwork today, and we have not actually gotten out a textbook. And this is how we sometimes work in the house. When we were with my grandma 3 weeks ago now, she had a placemat on her table. Oh, I'm standing. We have one sneaky spot. See, where's it? So we were visiting my grandma. She had a placemat on the table that she had gotten somewhere, and it was a bunch of little squares put together, sewn together, and Abigail said she wanted to do a project like that when she got home. So Abigail and Uriah have been sewing all morning, meaning I have threaded a whole lot of needles. Wait, hold on, can we take yours out? Because you've been doing so good. You gotta show Grandma too. Mom's here, so not like this grandma, not the other grandma. Where is it?
I have more.
Well, here's some he's working on sewing together.
Yeah, but that one has a two of
needle
on it.
Here's the other part, right? You sewed all that this morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm done it.
Oh, here, okay, you go show Grandma. Your needle's right there.
Here.
Okay, here, take that.
Some more. The one with the flawed.
Yes. Oh, yes, you sewed another piece together too. We're working on it. I can't get in there. The bag is not letting me do it. Okay. Oh, here's the other one he sewed together. So he's been working. So that's what he's been doing this morning. Go ahead over there. Show Grandma. Here's your bag. So we also have started watching a video, and I forget what it's called. I'll try to put a link underneath. But it's a historian and two archaeologists from England who have very cool accents, and they go to France, and they're working on a 25-year plan of building a castle in the way that castles used to be built, with the same materials, the same tools. And so these three people are living at that time, making the clothes, building the castle, using all those tools. And it's been very cool because we are studying medieval times this week. So we started watching that video. Samuel has done a little bit of his schoolwork. Naomi has been working. Don't eat that, baby.
Don't
He's trying
eat
to
the
eat
baby.
ports.
Don't eat that, baby.
Naomi has been working on a dress for Abigail, and Virginia has been working on a secret project that is coming together, right?
I think it's public now.
Okay.
I'm writing another book. That's what we're saying.
Okay.
I'm writing a book.
She's writing a book, but I can't tell you what it is about or anything, but it is to encourage daughters still living in their father's household, right? Is that fair to say? Okay, and so she's working on that, being very demanding of certain people, telling them what to do.
Sorry.
Stacy, you know what I'm talking about. So, what else? So we were doing that. Oh, we also did Bible this morning. We read about the stoning of Stephen. I have to stir my thing again. Okay. We read about the stoning of Stephen, and we were talking. So we were supposed to be talking about what he told these people. But we got in a big, long discussion. Naomi realized that when he was talking, he never used, which term were we talking about? Yahweh. He was talking about, Moses did this. Joseph did this. That these things happened. But never used a term that he knew would offend them. And whether that was on purpose or not, we don't know. But we were talking about how we can sometimes use words that bother people, and then their ears shut off and they stop listening to what we were saying. So, like, we know a lot of people who go out and do abortion ministry. We have gone out and done abortion ministry. We think it's something that is very much needed to go out and tell people that what they are doing is wrong. But sometimes when you use the word murder, people's ears totally turn off. And we're not saying that it's never the appropriate time to use that word, but to use it can be offensive. So rather than getting into our hour-long discussion, which explained it a little better as we were talking with the kids, if you know something's going to offend somebody and it's going to turn them off to anything else you say, don't use those terms. Right? Is that a good way to put it? Because he knew that saying Yahweh, we don't know. This is what we took from the text. If he had said Yahweh, those people may have been even less likely to hear him. But he talked about the things they all agreed with. Moses did this. Joseph did this. God's done this in the past. We were at the Red Sea, blah, blah, blah. All those things actually happened. And so he actually told the truth without using the word that was offensive. And I don't want to say any of the other words we were explaining this morning because some people get very offended by certain terminology. We didn't use this term this morning, but whether you call someone Black or African American, both terms could be correct. Sometimes African American is not the correct term to use. And so don't say something just because you know it's going to offend somebody, but sometimes you need to say something so that we can all get our point across. Okay, so lunch today. I've got to turn this down. And I got to get broth. Okay, we're going over the fridge. This is what we're doing. This is homemade chicken broth. We had chicken, I don't know, we did chicken leg quarters a couple days ago. I put them in the Instant Pot to cook them, and then I put the bones back in the Instant Pot with some vegetables, and we cooked it down to chicken broth. So here we go, today's lunch. In this pan, I had already sauteed up 3 onions, a whole celery heart, a half a head of cabbage that I had in the fridge, and a half of a package of mushrooms, so like 8 ounces of mushrooms or something like that. Now I'm adding this, and we're going to have this. We're not going to have chicken today because I am behind and forgot to take out the chicken early enough to have it ready for lunch. So this will be cooked for supper tonight. We will have chickenless chicken soup, and we will have some deviled eggs as our protein. Josiah, diet thing, we've already talked about this. This is Josiah's lunch, which has already been planned, and he can have some of the broth and vegetables on top of this to make it more, but this has his portioned out chicken and his portioned out rice. So that's what we are doing for lunch. I'm probably in the light, so I'm gonna go over here. This morning's breakfast was eggs with peppers and celery. I forgot what we had. And today was Samuel's day. I told you guys we were letting different kids cook. Today was Samuel's day, so Samuel cut up all the vegetables while Naomi cooked most of the eggs, and then Samuel cooked his own eggs. You can see the aftermath of our sewing catastrophe this morning. Sewing's been good. It's just taken a lot of time. We also had out toys for the baby for Bible time, which are still on the floor. Baby has been grumpy today because he is very mobile now, and he keeps moving to where everyone else is playing, and other people don't like that. So we had to keep moving him back, and he was upset about that. Mommy has not gotten a whole lot done today. My hair has not even gotten brushed this morning. Just telling you, this is real life. Yes, I made a homemade lunch for my family. My hair didn't get brushed. Different moms do different things. Malachi has been doing really well going pee on the potty, and his issues from a couple days ago that we had to go to the doctor are better. Josiah is very yellow this morning from his fall the other day. It is healing, but it is still very yellow. Today, I don't know. What else is going on? We still have plants. None of them have sprouted yet. We just planted them yesterday. I don't know. At some point I have to go to the library because I got some library books due, but I might wait till tomorrow because I'm also waiting for a couple books to come into the library. You want to show off your yellowness? He's a little yellow. Samuel, help him with the lighter, please.
That's healing up really well. You feeling better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still hurts.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But you do look a whole lot better than you did 3 days ago.
Yeah.
So that's it. Today's Friday. I forgot to say. Today's Friday the 28th. And yeah, that's what's going on in our house today. I think we're going to spend some time outside, hopefully, if it's not too windy. And I do have to do some cleaning of the camper and restocking the camper from our trip that we went on. Everything got brought in except for the bedding. That all still needs to be kind of put through wash and hung outside. But I went through like the bathroom stuff the other day, so I need to put Band-Aids back out there. I need to put Tylenol back out there, those types of things. They need to go back in the camper. So I've got to do all that organization today. I think that's it. So we will see you guys next time on Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God.